So this is War 3 of Season 37 versus Paolo. I'm taking Path 5 both sections, and I'm bringing Kitty, Pryde, Tigra, and Human Torch. I guess I'm kind of becoming the Torch guy. I only have a rank 3 Torch, and I have no plans to rank for him, but I don't know, been bringing a lot of Human Torch. So here we have Kitty, Pryde versus Sasquatch, and this fight's pretty standard. You either hold your special 3 and combo, or you throw special 2s. I elected to throw a special 3 when I really should have probably just thrown special 2s. Yeah. I also have not as many fights this war. I can take all of my fights in one boost. So that's really, really nice. Kind of a break war for me. So yeah, heavy counter that, so now he's knocked down. There we go. Probably should have thrown special 2. There's really no reason not to. But I don't. I just combo, which is fine, but it's not perfect. And yeah, so this is not a good war for me. This is probably the worst war I've had in at least a season or two. It's certainly not a good war. Generally played very poorly. But yeah, so here's Sasquatch. He does a special 2. Just gonna block this. I can't really knock him down during Tanorak. Go for a heavy counter that just fully whiffs. It's fine, I can phase that and probably heal back some of it. Block that just to be safe. Medium, so I can parry easier. Dash in, and my plan is to throw a special 3 and or push him to L2. So I push him to L2. I'm not gonna kitty cycle because I like living. Obviously not that much, as evident by this video. But yeah, still just no advised decisions, so I'm not going to do that. Missed a little phase there, but still get the intercept. But yeah, probably should have heavy counter there. So heavy counter here instead. Dash in, throw a special 3. He's not going to die from this, but it's okay. This should theoretically push him to L2. So we can just throw that into my miss, and then I can get going trying to finish him off. So here we go. He throws that into our miss. Perfect. Now he's down to 9%. Easy. I can just throw this special and get it over with. I wanted to not throw it in protection, so that's why I did that. And now he's in Wrath. So I hit a heavy counter, and I just whiffed the heavy counter. And there goes my health again, because what do we need health for? And now he's getting power. Just want to back off. Going in the corner. Please don't hurt me. Don't punish that, even though I technically could have. Just wanted to play extra safe. So I dash in, and I throw a special 3, and that's the fight. Just a generally horrendous fight. Played terribly, played stupidly, which is not a good combination. So next we have Human Torch versus Ebony Maw on node 11. He's on the Unstoppable Heavy node, so definitely going to be hard to knock him down and to get openings. But that's okay, I know that going in. So I also don't necessarily know if I'm going to parry him or not, because his medium cannot be parried, so I have to wait for it to be a light. And along with max limber, it's really hard to react in time, and I could fully get resist parried or dexed or something if I'm not perfect. And so I just decided I'm just going to knock him down from the special 1. That one was pretty easy, I probably could have heavied that. I'm just going to knock him down by heavy countering the special 1. So I'm parrying, and just kind of like staying open, hoping he'll throw it. Parrying, staying open, hoping he'll throw it, and he doesn't, and I just tap him while he's unstoppable and hit him, try to knock him down. I don't even know what the hell that was. That was fucking brain dead. But here, I just dex because I decided it's only 1 degen. It's not that big of a deal. Better to bait it out properly. I'm not going to get degened after that, assuming I don't really fumble something, and it'll just be easier ways to knock him down. Might as well just eat it. So I eat the damage just for safety, which is not necessarily a sentence people say all the time. Here, I might as well just back off on the wall bank. It's easier that way. I was already up in the corner anyway. So here I push him to L2 and just plan on blocking this, as long as he will throw it. So he throws it with minimal hesitation. Here we go. Now I just want to heavy counter this, knock him down, and finish the fight. So yeah, this one wasn't that bad of a fight. I played pretty solid in this, although the AI, and then also I made some interesting decisions, like throwing a special into an Unstoppable. But hey, that's the fight. This next fight wasn't actually planned for me originally, but I was already going to invulnerability for the next fight, so I figured might as well take it, my officer, and I decided that it would be better if I took this. Here I can you can see how much health I'm losing on these fights. Like, it's ridiculous. So, use a team heal instead. It's never good when you can use a team heal, and it's the right decision. But yeah, healing up Kitty Pryde because my next fight's going to be with Torch and then Kitty Pryde, and I want to use the same invulnerability boost, so I want to heal her up now. Making sure the pre-fight's on, then I'm going to go in, invul, and take this Dr. Doom. Haven't taken this Doom before, seems as though I'm taking a Doom every war. Wait, have I taken a Doom every war? Maybe I have. Definitely taken it at least twice, but... So here's the Dr. Doom, pretty standard. I have an invul on. I'm going to push to L2 and dex it, and if it doesn't dex, that's fine. That's basically the plan. If I get rooted, probably throw a special attack. Worst comes to worst, I lose a damage window. And I have one free special attack for Doom. So there I do a 4 combo so I can push him to L2. Do another combo. Could do another one too, but in the end, I don't really want to deal with that. I'd rather just bait it out. So I bait it out, hit the dex, but now I'm rooted. So I dex twice as though I'm on the wall, block once I'm out of it, and we are good to go. He throws the special one. Here we go. No shock. Have to be wary of the shock. I believe I get a shock here, though. Yeah, so now you just gotta back off. And back off some more. And now I'm almost rooted, so I panic and throw the special 1, or the special 2. He's immune to shock, so that doesn't trigger conduit. And yeah, now I just want to bait this out and kill him. So please throw it. Throws it, and he dies. So that's Dr. Doom on node 23. Now we have a Bishop on node 25. I messed this up a little bit afterwards, and actually independent of one another, Water and I, Water's the other kitty player in our battle group, realized that I should have used Power Snack to push to L2, as opposed to using Power Snack after he's already at L2, because that way it would keep him at a lot more controllable power. I just wasn't ready for it. I straight up just wasn't ready for that. But yeah, you can see, just got caught off guard. Definitely my fault. A little bit annoying though. So yeah, just kind of trying to push to L2 just 'cause it's easier. Here's where I should have just triggered Power Snack at the beginning, because now what I have to do, because it's going to be probably unblockable. Well, here I have enough, so it's fine. But I'll show you on the next one, because I trigger Power Snack, which means that this one's fine. I'm going to lose all my prowess, and he's going to be high. So what I have to do here is parry, parry, parry. When what I should have done, and I make the same mistake here, I should trigger Power Snack. Because now what I do is when I push him to L2 and I bait it, he's at 1.8 bars of power, 1.9 bars of power, and I do that same parry bullshit all over again. So, definitely not an intuitive decision to trigger Power Snack to push, but, or not that much of an intuitive decision, but it's definitely the call. So yeah, should be doing that, and definitely will in the future should I take this fight. Here I could intercept, so I tap him a little bit, and he just dies. So not a perfectly clean fight, but it worked out. Here, Water gives me some energy so I can clear the rest of my fights. So I go ahead and go for Killmonger here. I'm just going to try to get some prowess, and then that's pretty much it. Get some prowess, phase, and kill. I do have a power back boost on for all of this, so my special 2 should push me back up to like a bar of power. And here, that's a combo ender. I really should have been punishing that. I just was not paying attention. I was looking for a heavy attack. Like that. So we get a crit, we get the intercept, and now we're in phase, so everything is good. Here I do a forward in combo because the special 1 eats a lot of my prowess, and I just was not feeling like it, especially when I wasn't unblockable. So I push him to L2, and now I am ready to kind of cycle like normal. Here we go. And yeah, we're in the cycle. Pretty standard stuff. Here, I believe I just... Ooh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to throw special 2 here, but I ended up throwing special 3 here. So I blocked that because I didn't like where I was on the map. I thought I was going to dash back late. So I wasn't necessarily ready for the special, so I just blocked that, which is fine. Combo, throw the special 3. This probably won't kill, but phasing him, but him hitting in my phase will likely finish him off or get him very close. So yeah, that takes him to 17. He hits into my miss and disappears. So yeah, that's Killmonger down. Here we have a Mojo, rank 4 Mojo. The game plan's pretty standard here. Intercept and kill. is the game plan. I mean, preferably don't let all of his prompts trigger. It doesn't really matter how many. If the first couple trigger, I want to start actively trying to avoid his prompts around 3 or 4, and if I can without really throwing off my game plan, I'll avoid it around 2. But his prompts aren't necessarily a big deal as long as he doesn't get near 5. So we start this off with a parry, I think. Nope. Yep. Parry. I trigger dash back, as I was saying. I don't really care about that first one or necessarily the second one either. Get the intercept. So yeah, he's just melting here. Block hit. That one's really not that avoidable, so I just went ahead and did it. So now I just want one that's easier to avoid. So naturally, right here, I get charge a heavy, and it's mighty charge. So I could have intercepted here, but even I was just like, I don't want to take a risk. So he just drops heavy on there while I have a dex up, so I'm just in the corner already almost. In the corner almost, and we get hold block, which is a gift. If he had gotten one more prompt, which admittedly those prompts were like pretty unlucky, but if he had gotten another bad prompt, it would have been really bad. And I probably should have just eaten the degen here, but it's fine. Here I get block a hit, which is like, come on man, what are we doing? And then I just take a combo. My block drops because I'm trying to stay open, so it'll throw a special. And trying to stay open is really hard when you're on the long, so you have to be open as long as possible. And I get hit again. And I have to land that parry, and he throws the special. It's so hard to bait out a special against the wall, it really is. And I fucked that up twice and got very lucky, so I was blessed in that way. So he gets it again, which means, and here I just start dexing for no reason, and then halfway through I'm like, why am I doing this? There's really no reason. So yeah, I probably should have thrown the special 3 to get out of the corner. But it's fine. He throws this special 1 into me, and that's that. A really, really crappy fight, really bad fight. But I do get out of there alive, and I, for the most part, kept my wits about me, and ended up getting that triple attack bonus. But that was a really bad fight. As I said, this is a really bad war. Here I have Kitty Pryde versus Longshot. This was also not originally my fight, but for time purposes and energy purposes, the officers decided this would be a good option because it was going to be another Kitty Pryde anyway, which admittedly Water has a fair bit more experience with Kitty than I do, but I'm good enough to where I can take this fight, and it helped out energy a lot to do so was happy to do that. Yeah, so we pushed L2. I have a power back boost on, remember, so if I bait this out, let's see him throw it, dash in, throw special, and that just nukes him. Like, he's gone. So now I intercept. I can just dash and throw special too, but I wanted to play it safe, and I shouldn't have. He nullifies both dexes and throws the special 3. Now you may have noticed that I barely slipped in the phase there, and oh lord, it was so close. I got very, very lucky. I want you to see how much timer was on my phase. A full timer. He literally threw it the second I dashed in. So got very lucky. Sometimes it is safer to full send and blitz them down than it is to play super slow, and that's something I'm still learning with Kitty Pryde sometimes, but yeah. So that's the war. Luckily did not have a death. But that is the war, War 3. Thank you so much for watching.